Hi, so this is looking like another late night post again, but there's this thought that just came into my mind in the middle of the night, as it often does, and I just wanted to share it. So, like, through university and through life, I've had my run in with girls that had this mentality like, oh, I cannot stress myself about marriage. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to enjoy my youth. I'm going to be a boss chick, make my money. I'm going to travel and everything. And even at that time, I didn't have that ideology, but it was kind of tempting, like to focus on my independence. But I knew that there was something seriously wrong. And as time has gone on, and as one has matured, like it emphasized the importance of marriage, like why the world and society has pushed this idea that okay, it's not worth it for a woman to focus on marriage to make it a goal. Either you're making yourself a pick me girl, or you're being desperate, or you just want you're just looking forward to being subdued and not reaching your full potential. And like it's no coincidence that the world is pushing that narrative, because you look around and you see that marriage is being fought, like divorce rates are getting higher. People are preaching like this selfishness, this attitude of selfishness, where you cannot, like, you are looked down on for praying for your marriage, or you are looked down on for like aspiring for that aspect of life. But like when you look at it, it's the more the older I get and the more I see life, I understand that the fact that the enemy is fighting marriage so much is emphasizing the fact that it's really important. Maybe it might be as important as we are saying it. Maybe what the boss chicks and what society and what Hollywood has been saying all this time is a complete lie and a total opposite of what should be. Because the past couple of years I've realized that marriage for a woman is submission and it's humility. Like, it is us laying down our lives to bear a child, like to bring life into the world. Like, it is in us intentionally submitting our pride and our confidence and our intelligence to be under somebody. And I know how hard it can be, because the flesh wants to be gratified at all means. Like, look at how hard it is for we as people to submit our will before God, even when we give our lives to Christ and we are Christians. To submit it and to say, okay, God, I'm putting you first, is so hard. And then to put yourself in a situation as a woman where all the days of your life you are under the leadership of a God-fearing man, and you are placed in a position to nurture and to care and to sacrifice and to love. Like, I don't know how society can frown on that. And I just want to, it's already normal, I won't say normalize it, but I just want to emphasize the fact that why is there this stigma against women praying for relationships and seeking marriage? Like, oh, you're so desperate, you want to be under a man, you don't want to be, like, why is it one thing or the other? Why does it have to be one thing or the other? Like, why can't upholding God's purpose for womanhood be uplifting? Why do you have to make millions and billions to be uplifting, and be a boss chick and be depressed and be unhappy? And at the age of 40 you look back at your life and you feel as if you feel empty, as if you missed out on something. And because you did, because the world convinced you that, like, the thing that God created you biologically to do, it's something to just trade away, something to just throw away, and go after something that can never fill you, and go after something that can never satisfy you. Like, I don't know where that ideology came from, and I feel as if more married women should start speaking up. Like, what is this idea that there is something to scoff at about a young girl desiring marriage, or praying for marriage, or working towards marriage, or reading about marriage? Like, we should normalize the fact that it is a good thing to prepare yourself towards that life of sacrifice, like to know the reality of marriage. It's going to be hard to be a mother, to be a wife, to not be right all the time, like to submit your own opinions and what you think so highly of yourself before another person. And there's nothing wrong with it, because it is a prototype for what Christ and the church is supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be how we submit before God, and how we reveal all ourselves before God without holding anything back. Yeah, so that's my thoughts.